friends. Welcome to another episode of The Man Treks. I'm your host, Sarah.
And I'm that other one, JJ.
Nice job.
And I am so ready for today. I am just thinking, like, we're trying to get back into our normal routine of recording
early
at
in the week.
the normal time, right? Which is tricky with kids, but we're only 1 day late instead of 4 days late. So that's nice for us.
So the podcast should be posted on time this time. I guess it was posted on time last week. It's just you were editing it at 5 a.m. on Friday morning.
Yeah, it just doesn't. Yeah, it gets. I used to post it like midnight on Friday, and now it's been more like the afternoon on Friday, and it's like, okay, it's fine.
It's life. We have 5 children.
And we've gotten 0 complaints. People have been cool about it. Like, that's not a big... All right, are you ready to approach the news desk?
Yeah. Do you want to go first this time?
Sure. Airheads debuts first of its kind underwater vending machine.
What?
For a pool that takes fun instead of cash.
What does that mean?
It means there's no way to put money into the vending machine. You have to do something fun in front of the vending machine, and it will spit out an airhead.
But you have to do it underwater.
Underwater. It's an effort to get adults to get in the pools as well. Just in time for summer, Airheads creates candy launching underwater vending machine for sale. They cost $7,000 to get them, but they're designed to get the adults back in the pool.
This is weird.
It's very weird, but awesome. So for many adults, their first experience with Airheads was on summer break at the pool. Was that your first experience with Airheads?
Nope.
A pool? I don't associate them with pools.
Nope.
But times have changed. A recent survey indicates that nearly 3/4 of adults don't swim as much as they did when they were kids. I mean,
we're all
like
sitting outside of the pool trying to do a head count on our kids, making sure they're all still above the water.
So Airheads is on a mission to bring back the fun to the pool and get adults swimming again. So this summer, the candy company is debuting this vending machine. So they submerge it into the pool. And there's a whole video. The guy like just tips it off the truck and it slides into the pool. It's crazy. So it's completely waterproof and it there's no danger of like electrocution or anything like that. But you go in and you swim down in front of it and it will tell you what to do. And then it will spit out candy if you do the thing. So like one guy swims up to it and it's like, do a backflip. And he does a backflip underwater and it spits out a candy.
This is bizarre.
It's so funny. Our underwater vending machine is sure to get adults excited about jumping back in the pool and reliving the carefree long summer days, says Craig Kutra, the VP of Marketing at Perfetti Van Mel, the maker of Airheads candy. Perfetti Van Mel.
This is so bizarre. Like, we need to bribe adults to get in the pool with candy? That seems like something you do for kids.
That's so creepy if you think about it that way.
It really is.
I like the effort of getting kids into the pool again. I think that's wonderful.
I didn't see this as a problem, and I don't see this as a natural solution, so I'm confused.
No offense. I would be excited about a vending machine that has you do tricks. Like, that just sounds like a fun thing. But the Airhead candy is the least exciting part.
It's like, not very alluring to me.
You could spit out almost any other candy, and I'd be a little more excited.
Yeah.
I'm
not a huge fan of Airheads, honestly.
I even like gummy candies, but they're not my favorite. Airheads
They're not even gummy, though. They're like chewy taffy type candy, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I love gummy candy, but those are not that. So many people have nostalgic memories of savoring Airheads at the pool on a hot day. Again,
maybe this is a generation above us, because that's not something I'm familiar with.
Airheads were like Halloween. You would get them at candy time, but I don't remember
I remember going to like camp and like you get stuff at the store, store, and that was the type of candies you get at the camp store.
Like for 25 cents, you could get an Airhead. Yep.
We'd get them sometimes when we go to Fortino's downtown Grand Haven.
Summertime I associate with like popsicles or some kind of cold thing, you know, like ice cream or slushies, you know, like an icy or something.
But not at the pool. The closest thing I can come to is we used to go to a campground when I was a kid, and that was the type of candy they sold at the campground too.
Yep, I could see that. Yep.
But not at the pool.
No, but I still like the thing. But if they spat out like any other kind of candy, I'd probably be more excited.
Yeah, I know. If it was chocolate, okay, let's talk. But
or ice cream. Give me a popsicle.
Yeah, underwater.
Well,
it's already melted by the time you get to the surface. I hope you have fun.
For those who share Airhead's goal to get the big kids back in the water, the candy maker is selling a limited number of these vending machines, which includes a lifetime supply of Airheads. So you have to pay $7,000 for the thing, but then you get a lifetime supply of Airheads. Sales for the machines will open on Memorial Day, the official start of pool season. So it's the 27th, which is
no places in Michigan will have them because it is not economically worth it to invest that in something that will only be available for 3 months out of the year.
Yeah, I don't see it as I think it's a decent flashy campaign. It's like, hey, there's a vending machine and you go and to me it's like a water toy.
Yeah.
It's like fun. And honestly, you could do it without the Airheads. It's like, hey, we've got this screen underwater and you got to go down there, and if you dance in front of it, you get a green light and you get a treat or something. You know what I mean? Like this. I think you
get a green light and a treat comes out.
I think the mechanism is what's fun.
Right.
I don't care so much about it. I feel bad, but the Airhead came up with
enticing.
a clever thing.
Nah, not really. Wow. So
anyways,
do they have a list of the places that will have them?
No, because it's for sale. They're like pitching it. Yeah. They're like, hey, buy our $7,000 vending machine.
That's so crazy. And I would be curious to see if it ends up working for these places. Boy. Okay, so my story is, I don't know, kind of weird compared to yours. It says, this says, a Madonna fan earns the world record with 18 tattoos of the singer.
Oh, no.
So a devoted pop music fan paid tribute to her favorite artist by getting a record-breaking 18 tattoos of Madonna on her body.
Like pictures of her or references to her music? Or there are 18 Madonna's faces on this person? Oh, my gosh. They don't even look good.
So it says, Tara Berry of Topeka, Kansas earned the Guinness World Record for the most tattoos of the same musician on the body, taking the title from a British woman who has 15 tattoos of Eminem. What the heck is with people getting these people tattooed on themselves? Why?
Madonna and Eminem?
Barry says she got her first tattoo of Madonna in 2016 when she heard the singer was looking for tattooed fans to appear in a music video, but her ink of the singer wasn't finished in time to make the cut.
Yikes.
She says most of the tattoos she got were over a 6-month period.
No. That's too many tattoos too fast.
I know.
Oh,
she says, I already had 2 Madonna portrait tattoos when I read about the person that had a Guinness World Record of 15 tattoos. I decided I'm going to go for the record and contact the artist. I contacted my tattoo artist and said, let's do it.
Give me 13 more so I can beat this
record. The iconic images she had turned into tattoos span the singer's entire career and include a recreation of the famous kiss between Madonna and Britney Spears at the 2003 MTV Music Video Awards.
I don't even know anything about that.
Many people ask if they can take pictures and videos of my arms. Get this. She estimates the tattoos cost her a total of more than $9,800. Mm-hmm. That's almost $10,000 for tattoos.
Well, for 18 tattoos,
just to win a title
per tattoo.
You haven't won any kind of award.
Nope, there's no money
except for the most tattoos on your body of a single artist.
Yikes.
She says, I begged, borrowed, worked out deals, anything to move forward in the process.
That's crazy.
And now you're permanently tattooed with Madonna all over your body.
I mean, Madonna's an older singer, so it's less likely to happen. But just don't you think? I just think getting a band name in general is just kind of a bad idea, because it's like, what if the band does something you disagree with, or comes out that they did something horrible? I don't think that woman
cares about this. I think what she cares about is having the record of the most tattoos. Except when she's beat out by somebody else who decides to have like 20.
Don't you think a Taylor Swift fan is going to find out about this and do like, I'm going to get a tattoo from every era?
Portraits, though, like portraits of the artist. That's what the record is. So you have to have the space on your body to exhibit more than 18. Wait, what was it?
Oh, yeah, it was 18. 15 was the previous record.
18 portrait tattoos of an artist, a single artist. So someone's going to have to come out and have 20 Taylor Swift tattoos on their body.
And let me just say, like, I enjoy tattoos. I have 6, right? None of them are pictures, like portraits, but and I enjoy my tattoos very much. I like them and they're fun, and I'm not anti-tattoo by any means. I am anti-faces of people multiple times on your back. Like that's just a bad use of your skin.
Well, and also like you really would have to have the same tattoo artist, because otherwise you could have some really bad recreations. Yep. And like, the idea of a portrait tattoo is terrifying to me, because
if it turns out bad,
if it looks awful, it's permanent.
It's on there.
It's permanent. Like It's awful.
Wait, are they permanent?
I guess it's permanent. Even though our kids have tried to scratch them off as babies, thinking that it was some sort of like mark on our skin.
I always think that's really cute when they try to do that.
But I just no.
That's
so
just
18
insane.
Madonna tattoos. So there's your record to beat, JJ.
No, thank you.
You
There's
just
not a single musician
20
on the
tattoos
planet
of
that I would enjoy enough.
Taylor Swift.
I love me some music, and I get really into the artists that I follow. But I would first off, I think it's weird to put a human being's face on your body. Like,
it is.
Face.
Even if it were like, no offense to you, but I wouldn't even tattoo
Nope.
your face on my body.
If you did,
I think
I'd
it's
be
weird.
freaked
I
out.
wouldn't
I'd
tattoo
be
our
like,
children's faces. Like,
nope, that's gross.
I think that's weird.
Because faces don't look good on tattoos.
No.
Like
especially when your skin gets old and saggy and you have like a wrinkly face on your. You're like, who's that? Oh, that was Madonna
faded.
20 years ago, but.
I just don't think portrait tattoos look good at all. I think you can do cool stuff with designs. Well, like, so I think about like let's say you're a big fan of like a big franchise like Star Wars or Harry Potter or something like that. You don't get the faces of the people. You get the symbols, right? Like
or
a lightsaber
scenes,
or a, like the rebel symbol or so, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
or
The
like
Deathly
with Harry
Hallows.
Potter. Yeah. The little triangle circle thing that's very popular,
Mm-hmm.
but you don't get like Harry's face,
That's what you think. You haven't seen my back tattoo yet.
Oh.
It's Voldemort. Sorry.
That would be amazing and awful and horrifying.
And also would put us deeply into debt more
Yes.
than we already are.
I mean, we're averaging like $500.
Hey, I spent $5,000 on this tattoo of Voldemort.
You did
let's
what?
check it out.
6 months. See, and that's the other thing for me. And maybe it's just, and different people approach tattoos in different ways. But for me, because it's a permanent thing on your body,
It's a huge investment.
I think it's important to give it time and thought. So I always recommend, like, when you think of something you want, think of where you want it and what you want, and then wait a full year.
Mm-hmm.
If you still want the thing in the spot, great, you're ready. But like, if you're hemming and hawing, changing your mind, don't do it.
Well,
you
and
know?
also like it's a really big investment of financial
Money, yes.
proportions. Like, don't just drop it. Like, I mean, because I only have 2 tattoos and they're small, so like
Yeah.
it's not like I, was sitting there for hours and anything like
But
that.
I was.
I know you were.
I put that shoulder one on. That was expensive because of the colors.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming these Marilyn. Wait.
Not Marilyn Manson.
Wh-
Madonna.
Madonna. I almost said Monroe.
Oh, Marilyn Monroe. Some people have Marilyn Monroe tattooed on them too.
Also doesn't make any sense.
I know.
Madonna. But like, I'm assuming they're like colors, and that's where the cost really comes in.
yeah, I'm sure.
'cause color is such a big thing.
Yeah.
What a crazy story.
Isn't that weird?
18. Wow.
Anyways, share with me what you have next.
All right, I have a cute story. Alabama teen gets a special birthday gift from the owner of an ice cream shop that he visits every day after school.
Oh my gosh, that's so cute.
Have you heard of this?
No.
All right, so not little boy, he's in middle school, I think. He moved to Scottsboro, Alabama. It took me a second to figure out the kid's name is Jackson.
Oh.
So Jackson Lounsbury, he enjoys a place called Payne's Soda Fountain. It's an ice cream shop that's been a staple in the small town since 1865.
Oh my gosh, I love that it's still called a soda. Oh
Yep.
my gosh, that's so
Payne's
cute.
Soda Fountain's been around for over 150 years,
Yeah.
right? Rocking it. And so this kid, he moves. He doesn't know anybody. Beginning of the year, he made it a habit of riding his bike over to the soda fountain most days after school to buy an ice cream cone with money that he made doing odd jobs for a family friend.
Aww.
So little kid doing, spending his allowance money, his lawn mowing money
Yeah.
on ice cream every day. But after his spending money ran out, he began to use coins from an old coin collection that he had been given. So someone gave him a coin collection and he was spending it on ice cream.
Oh my gosh.
Not great. So a 7th grader with a strong craving for ice cream didn't consider the value of the coins that he was spending. But the owner of Payne's, a woman by the name of Lisa Garrett, she understood the value of the coins. So she didn't say anything to the boy at first, but she began to set the coins aside that he was using to pay for his afternoon treat. A few weeks later, he came in to find that she had a birthday present for him. She said, "Happy 13th birthday. I'm going to give you back these coins so you can do a little research on them. When I was your age, my grandmother gave me almost the same coins, and I regretted forever spending them. They are truly a treasure, and I think you should have them back. Next time, it says, next time you spend them, I want you to know their worth. And years from now, you may want to share them with your family."
Oh my gosh, that is so cute.
Isn't that just amazing?
That's just a good That lady's just a good. I bet she's a mom.
I bet she's awesome,
or a grandma or something. Like she's got to be a good. Oh, that's awesome.
Along with returning all the coins that Jackson had spent on ice cream, Garrett wrote out information she found in researching each coin and included some coins and $2 bills from her own collection.
That is so sweet.
And she's just like, you don't know what you're doing. You're getting rid of something valuable for ice cream, and you shouldn't do that. And I feel like it's just the most loving way. She's not scolding. She's not guilting. But she might want to look at the value of those. Maybe you're going to want to hang on to that. So Jackson called his mom, who happened to be with a family friend who had helped Jackson earn the ice cream money in the first place. Then they posted it on Facebook, and it went viral, praising the local business owner. He wrote in the group, "What an amazing testament to our small community. A local business and an amazing woman took time to touch the heart of this family. This family only recently moved 1,000 miles to relocate to the small town. It's a safe place to start over, a place where people speak, where we help one another."
Oh, that is so cute.
That's like small town America for the win.
Helping
I love it.
Out. That's really cool.
The wholesomeness and just the goodness and generosity of people in the South. I'm overwhelmed. I love it. It's beautiful.
That's so cute. Oh, that's just nice.
It is such a small town feel good.
It is feel good.
The news article used the GIF. It says it's Parks and Rec, and it's Chris Traeger. He's like, that is literally the most moving thing I have ever heard.
Oh, that's so cute.
I thought that was pretty good.
All right, my next story is Wisconsin library to accept animal photos in lieu of fines for damaged books.
Nice.
It says, "I'm here for this type of puppy shaming," said one Facebook user.
Yes.
So a Wisconsin library announced an innovative new policy for the handling of damaged materials. Instead of paying a fine, library patrons can share a picture of the culprit. "We understand that library materials can look delicious to pets and young children, so the Middleton Public Library has unveiled a new policy for fatally chomped materials," they said on April 29 on a Facebook post. So it's a suburb of Madison, Wisconsin. They said, "We would like to offer you the option of submitting a photo of the beloved culprit," said the library, along with a dog emoji. "Since the policy was announced, 4 chompers have taken advantage of it."
Oh.
A library director told the digital news source. So it's just the pictures of people's dogs who are responsible for either trying to eat or destroy the books.
I love it, though.
It just says some provided an explanation of it, and others just took pictures of their dog and included it with the book that was returned. It says, "So far all of our book chompers have been dogs, but we look forward to the diversity of animals we may see."
It's going to be mostly dogs,
I know.
right? Like,
it says the new policy and subsequent posts were inspired by another library's offer to waive fines in exchange for photos of cats. While the library has no longer has late fees for overdue materials, I wish all libraries did that. We do charge for lost or damaged materials, they said. Conversation has turned to the frequency of materials actually damaged by our furry friends, and we thought it would be fun to adapt this fine forgiveness program to showcase these offenders.
Cute. I like it. I just like libraries in general. They're one of the few public spaces that are still free. They provide a wonderful service to the community that actually helps people, and it doesn't force anything down your throat because you get to pick what books you read and don't read. If a library has books you don't like, don't get that book. That's okay. And so I just love libraries so much.
I know. Our kids love I love how much our kids love the library.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I told Liam
even
yesterday,
the ones who can't read.
I know.
They're like, go to the library.
Well, because the library is fun for our kids, not just because they can check out books, but also because they can play. Like, they have really good children's sections at most of the libraries we go to. So they're always guaranteed, something fun to do while they're there, in addition to finding good books. So
I love that.
I just think it's so cute.
Yeah.
So, yeah, this library in Wisconsin, just, if you happen to find your beloved animal has decided to enjoy a book more than you have, you can take a picture of them and they'll return it, and they won't fine you for the damage to their book. So
that's just amazing.
Just cute.
Yes. Oh my gosh. That's so I don't know. Yeah. Way to go, libraries. This is a very feel-good episode.
Yeah, it is, right?
I'm enjoying these news stories. Sometimes our news stories can be like bleak, but
very, very. But this time, it's kind of warm, fuzzy.
We both brought good offerings today, so I love it. All right, you ready for sponsors?
Yeah.
For those who don't remember, the way Sponsor of Our Life works is that our podcast is little and we love it making it, and the people who listen have been so kind and they tell us that they love it, but we're not like one of those big podcasts that gets money from real sponsors. So what we do is every week we ask ourselves the question, what is sponsoring your life today? And it can be anything. And honestly, the practice of doing this is really, really healthy. And I think everyone should ask themselves, what's sponsoring your life today? So let me ask you, what's sponsoring your life today?
Well, this past week, you put up a clothesline.
Yes,
for me.
I did.
I was very excited about that. So we had talked about it when we lived in Freeland, actually, when we were living over in mid-Michigan. But it just never materialized. It was just so crazy. And then, the whole process of figuring out that we were moving came into play. So you put a clothesline up here, which was really cool. So got the posts and cemented it all in, and I'm so excited because now I finally have a clothesline that looks legitimate. That's not just clothesline with some knots attached to the fence and a tree and another fence. It's it's in the ground.
Experience with some creative.
I had some creative attachment. I had a clothesline all summer last year. It just was attached to different objects that were not clothesline posts.
No, and this one's legit. We've got the posts really in the ground. It's got 4 eye hooks. We've got a nice sturdy wire between them all, and you've actually used it, and I've
been using it. Yeah, when you installed it, like the second day, I was able to hang stuff on, and it had. Now I feel like it's finally cemented sturdy in. The quickcrete was finally set. So
it takes a day to set, but and it was a lot of fun to make. I don't think I had to buy anything. It was I had to go buy the supplies, but I had all the tools. I had everything I needed.
It's a very simple project, but
Well, the boys even got to help, and
they did. They were very excited about
that, and it was a lot of fun. It was very satisfying.
Yeah.
We have lots of projects to do on the house, and some of them are complicated, some of them are really challenging. And I was like, you know what, we can knock this one out.
That's an easy.
Yeah, it's an easy win, and it just feels good to accomplish.
Yeah.
And we even had a neighbor come over from across the street and just compliment. He was like, I just love this. This looks so good.
Cool. So that was fun.
Yeah, that's a good sponsor. Let's see. We did a lot this weekend, but I'm going to give a sponsor to the other thing that we put in. We put in a fire pit 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
And we got to do a bonfire night with the boys on Friday night. It was amazing because we gave them the option. It was like, do you want to watch a movie or do you want to have a bonfire? Because we don't have time in our evenings to do both.
Yeah.
And they actually chose the bonfire.
The bonfire, yeah.
Which is rare. You would have thought
they really would. I really love that we've leaned into like the just silently eliminating screens completely.
As much as we can, yeah.
We don't watch TV during the week ever with them. And honestly, like we were saving screens for Friday nights only when we would do movie night, but they were so geeked about doing a fire that I was like, okay, let's go with it. And it was so much fun.
Yeah, not to say that we don't ever, like we have used screens, of course, but I just it was such a nice Friday night. It was hot.
It was.
And we went out and I got to spend some time in my hammock holding my baby girl, and the boys made s'mores, and we burned a bunch of the stuff that I've been cleaning.
They were loving that.
It was a very, very enjoyable time as a family. Took me back. I mean, you remember doing bonfires back in the day?
Yeah, we talked about that. We were like when we first moved up to the UP, and we used to have fires in the fire pit up there.
Yep.
And
well, I meant like when we were kids.
When we were kids,
when I was a little kid, I remember bonfires were a big deal.
Yeah, we would go over to my aunt and uncle's for fires a lot.
Yeah, see, we had a fireplace. We would do them in the house.
See, we never had a fireplace.
We always had a fireplace. But then, like camping in the summers and stuff, we would do a lot of bonfire type activities.
We camped too.
We loved it, and I just remember that being really awesome. Yeah, so that was definitely a sponsor of my day.
Very cool.
It was a good thing. All right. So now it is time for a new game.
Okay.
Okay, so this game, I still don't have a clever name for it or anything. I never.
Come on, JJ. You're supposed to be all weird.
No, I keep wanting to say bumper stickers, but what I mean is license plates. So license plate scramble. Ooh, I like that. License plate lingo. There you go. Well done.
Maybe I should be the brains behind this operation. Actually, that's true for most things in our relationship.
Come on now, we know that.
You're just a pretty face. I'm all the brains.
No, I'm just the SpongeBob enthusiasm.
That's true.
That gets it done.
You're just the enthusiastic.
I'm not the one who should be planning things. So I came across a license plate a couple of days ago, and I happened to be at a stoplight, so I took a picture of it because it was so funny. And it's the license plate AWWTYSM. And if you look at it, it says, "Aw, TYSM." Yes, thank you so much. So it made me laugh. And then I was wondering, I bet we could turn this into a game. Like, let's look at some license plates and see if we can decode what they mean. Problem is, a lot of license plates, as I've tried to research the game and get ready for this game, for license plate, what did you call it? License plate lingo.
Sorry, it sounds so terrible now.
We'll workshop it. We'll come up with something.
We'll table that.
But anyways, for the license plate game, a lot of the license plate are not hard to understand.
Right.
But what we're really getting at is text lingo and shorthand. Yes. And so we'll try some of these license plate, but when we run out of those, we'll switch over to just text lingo and see if you can figure out what these texts are. All right. So this one is an article from WRKR.com, and it's about specifically Michigan vanity plates.
Oh, okay.
I'm kind of excited. I get to go get a new license plate for my car, and I've decided I am going to do a vanity plate. So,
okay.
Yeah, we'll see. Well, we'll see how expensive it is.
I was going to say.
If it's not too bad.
That may be a future discussion.
So there's some creative one. This one just says, "Aw, heck." AW space HECK.
Huh.
Heck. All right. Now this one, the website didn't know either. It's PEOCHBN.
PEOCHBN.
Piochibin.
I don't know.
So their best guess was people chubby. Clubbin? I don't know.
CHBN? I have no idea.
It's so confusing. All right, so this one says ANTSBAE.
Ants Bay?
Ants Bay. I don't know what it means.
Like Pig Latin?
Oh, Bants?
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense.
Ants Bay? What would the word be not in Pig Latin?
I don't know.
Bants? Pants? This one, they think it's a lot of ant farms.
Oh,
I don't know about that.
Is that something people proudly advertise on their car? I have a lot of ant farms at home.
All right, this one's tricky. It's MC1TY.
MC1TY?
Yeah.
TY for thank you? Or
maybe MC1 thank you. Or the one looks like city.
Oh.
So it could be like
Michigan City?
Michigan City or My City or M City. Michigan City makes sense.
Or maybe it's some sort of maybe they have a lot of money thanks to TY Beanie Babies. I don't know.
That was such a stretch.
That's a big stretch. Or I don't know.
All right, I actually know what this one is. And this one's funny. So it's MALRDS.
Mallards?
Uh-huh.
Like ducks.
Yep, because there's a little picture of a duck on the license plate.
Nice.
Mallard. So I'm guessing a duck hunter.
It must be a duck hunter,
yeah,
yes.
For sure. All right, this one's a little odd, and I think it's up to interpretation. But they have the Michigan mitten sticker on the back. So it's PAPMOM.
Pap Mom?
Pap Mom. I don't know.
What?
Maybe Pap is what you call Grandpa and Mama or Ma'am.
Pap and Mom? I've never heard Grandma and Grandpa called that before, but okay.
Just weird, right?
That's very interesting. Okay. Sure.
SCOOKIN.
Wait, SCK.
SCOOKIN.
Oh, Skookin?
Skookin.
Skookin.
I think
that's actually really.
That's like a chef, right?
Skookin. Hey, it's cooking.
All right. EAGLE8.
Eagle 8?
Yeah.
Huh.
Want to take a stab at what it is?
No idea.
It's Boy Scouts.
Oh, that actually does.
They have the Boy Scout logo next to it.
Yeah.
That's given us a little.
That's pretty.
I don't know. See, this one I don't understand it. CRISPE.
Crispy?
Yeah. Just okay.
Sure.
Now, what could this mean? It's DOGDIVE.
Dog dive?
Dog dive.
Is it a bar? I don't know.
Apparently, there is a dog business in Kalamazoo called Dog Dive.
Oh, okay.
So maybe that's the owner.
Interesting. Oh, yeah, that could be the owner.
All right. So this one says FIREGAL.
Fire gal?
Fire gal.
Maybe she's a firefighter.
Do you think, she's a firefighter or she's interested in firefighters?
Or maybe she loves the office.
Does she
she wishes
start
she were a fire
fires?
guy.
She
starts fires. She's actually an arsonist.
She's actually.
She's wanted in several states. Catch her!
All right. This one is for the millennials out there who watched a certain Nickelodeon TV show. It's R3PT4R.
I have no idea.
This is one of those where the numbers look like letters.
You said what? Say it again.
So it's R3PT4R.
Rep. What was the other ones?
T4R.
Reptar?
Yeah.
Oh. From Rugrats?
Yeah, Reptar.
Wow.
I like that one.
Wow.
Thought that
That's
was
whew, that's a stretch.
fun. Right? I'm trying to
No,
find.
you're
Oh, here's
fine.
one. Okay, this one's kind of fun. PWRLFT.
Power lift?
Yeah.
Nice.
Do you even lift, bro? So it says CHIC4JC.
Chic for Jesus?
Or
Christ?
Chick for Jesus, right? Or Chic for Jesus.
Chick makes more sense.
What's really funny is the article guesses that this girl must love some Jay-Z Chasez, the guy from NSYNC.
Oh. I doubt that's what it means.
No, because they have another bumper sticker that's Jesus with the heart around it. So definitely a chick for Jesus Christ.
Maybe they like Chick-fil-A and Jesus Christ.
All right, let's switch over to some
Okay.
regular text abbreviations.
Ooh,
'cause
okay. This
some
could
of
be
those were
tricky
good,
for
but
me.
most of those were bad. All right, 100 plus text abbreviations and how to use them from slicktext.com.
Okay.
We'll start with the easy ones. ROFL.
Rolling on floor laughing.
True. I always was annoyed that the isn't in there. ICYMI.
In case you missed it?
Right. Have you ever seen the TL:DR?
No. Oh,
No.
I have seen it. I don't know what it means.
It's too long, don't read. It means what you're about to do is a summary. So it's like, here, I wrote a big long post, TLDR, and then like a one sentence synopsis.
Okay.
It's like, here's the cliff notes, right? How about TMI?
Too much information.
Right. How about AFAIK?
I have no idea.
AFAIK. I'll use it in a sentence. Are you going to the party? Do you think they'll have food? AFAIK. The confused look on your face is worth the whole game.
Ask me if I know? No.
Nope,
Ask
close.
me if I care.
Nope. AFAIK. You got the last bit.
Ask for
Not ask.
information for now. I don't know.
As far as I know.
Oh, as far as I know. Okay.
Yep. Let's do some easy ones.
Okay.
LMK.
Let me know.
Yep. NVM.
Never mind.
Yep. Which that one is not a right. FTW.
I don't know what this one means.
Really? FTW? I love that for you. It's for the win.
Okay.
For the win. It's like when you say
Okay.
for the win.
Yeah, I don't.
TBH.
To be honest.
Yes. TBF.
To be frank.
Yes. RN.
Right now.
Yes. Have you ever seen Saving Private Ryan? Fubar.
I've seen parts of Saving Private Ryan. Does this seem like my kind of movie?
It's true. It's not real. It's Tom Hanks.
I know.
It's famous. It's made a lot of.
There's a lot of movies that are famous that I have never seen, and I'm okay with that.
It's effed up beyond all recognition.
Oh,
Fubar.
okay.
It's something you say in war. BRB.
Be right back.
Yep. BTW.
By the way,
Yes. Let's see. IRL.
in real life,
Nice. You do know some of these.
I do.
This one's classic. LOL.
Oh, I don't know, JJ.
Sending lots of love.
to laugh out loud.
FWIW.
Oh, for what it's worth,
Mm-hmm. Yep. How about IMHO?
in my humble opinion.
Yes. Or
Okay.
honest opinion. Depending on.
Oh, okay.
I think humble opinion is better. NBD.
No big deal.
No big deal. IYKYK.
If you know, you know.
Nice. Have you used that one before?
No, but I've seen people use it, and I had to go look up what it meant because I live under a rock. It's okay. I'm fine with that.
I like it. TLC.
Like tender loving care.
Mm-hmm.
That one's been around for longer than texting has.
Yes. Did I already say this one? FWIF.
Mm-mm.
FWIF.
You did for what it's worth.
Yeah.
I don't know what FWIF is.
For what it's worth.
You said FWIF.
For what it's worth. Yes.
Worth starts with a W.
You're right. That's a typo. They're just wrong.
I was going to say, I was like, dude, that's not, I can spell.
I'm spelling it
We're
out
not
like you're the
preschool
one
toys,
making the...
JJ. We can read.
Apparently I can't.
I guess not. I'm putting the letters together and you're wrong.
What about TW?
Oh, trigger warning.
Trigger warning. Yep.
Yes, because that's oversaturated in our
Oh my gosh.
ridiculous the amount of people that need to put trigger warning over things that...
All right, these are just general ones. I'll give you an easy one. DIY.
Do it yourself.
Yes. NP.
No problem.
TIA.
Thanks in advance.
Yes. Now this one I bet you don't know. NSFW.
Oh, I think you've told me this one before.
Yes.
Not safe for work.
Yes. Not safe for work, generally meaning something extremely inappropriate and often X-rated. Like,
so I would never interact.
you
with
would
this
never interact
type
with
of
that ever.
Content ever.
Yeah. If you see it, just don't click it. That's what I.
Solid advice.
What about OMW?
On my way.
Nice. Well done.
Or oh my word.
All right. So now here are social media abbreviations.
Oh dear.
All right.
Okay.
So we're getting into the world.
Oh, no.
DM.
Direct message.
Yes. So slide into their DMs means.
You're a creep. Don't ever use that phrase.
Yes, it means that you're sending them a private message.
Don't ever use the phrase slide into my... Sounds so creepy and weird.
Oh, it is. That's what that means. When someone slides into your DMs, that means they're being creepy. They've sent you a private message that's inappropriate or just you unwanted. It doesn't even have to be inappropriate, just unwanted. But that's the expression. Terrible. X.
Just the letter X?
Mm-hmm.
No idea.
It's previously named Twitter.
Oh. I was like, is this a trick question?
I love that that's there because it's like no one calls it X. X just means previously. Calls it. FF. I've talked about this, but I don't think you know this. No? Follow Friday. It's a thing people do on Friday where you list people that you like following for your followers to follow.
Okay, the only one I follow is Jesus, and I don't need that in my life.
How about OP? Nope. Original post.
Oh.
So if you're in a thread, you say, well, the OP said this or they wanted this. So RT, this one's pretty easy.
Retweet?
Yeah. Retweet. Yeah.
Okay.
That means you're,
since X is a thing, so not why not RX? Well, here's a prescription. Stop social media, ing. I made it a verb.
How about AMA?
Oh, I have no idea. I guess. Oh,
bet
it
you could
is
figure-
Ask Me Anything.
Yes, it is. Yeah.
I had a second guess where I was like, maybe I don't know.
People do it all the time on
They
social
do,
media.
yeah.
They're like, I'm stuck in the airport or I'm waiting at the DMV. Ask me anything. And people just, it's like for the next hour. How about HMU?
Hit me up.
Yeah.
Is that really what it means?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. All right. So these are fun. I'm having fun. Are you having fun?
Some of these are a stretch for me.
All right. So now romantic text abbreviations.
Oh no.
I think this is we're just equipping our listeners to decode license plates. That's what we're doing.
Okay.
We're helping them. All right. So some of these are easy. ILY.
I love you.
I love you. BAE.
That's just like bay.
Yeah, but it actually means something.
Oh.
I didn't know this.
Beautiful and energetic.
Yup. No, it's before anyone else. That's what bay means.
I just hate the word, so I never use it, but okay.
Yep. PDA.
Palm Pilot?
No, you know what a PDA I was like, come on.
I know what PDA is.
What about DTR? Oh, we should say PDA is public display of affection.
Thanks, Dad, for explaining that to me.
But DTR? Oh, come on. This was a huge thing when we were at Calvin. Got to have the DTR.
Is it a type of like dance revolution?
No, it's a
thing?
conversation. Have you had the DTR yet? Have you?
Was it a class you took?
No. No, No, DTR means define the relationship. It's where you sit down.
I've never heard that phrase in my life.
Yes, we've had a DTR.
What?
Yeah, well, we figured out whether we're boyfriend or girlfriend or not.
What are we, 12?
This is what DTR
I have no
is.
idea what clearly I knew what the DTR. I'm learning this now. Apparently, we had a conversation that I was unaware was a specific type of conversation.
No, don't you remember that though? There was the moment where because I thought I was like, we're dating, and it was like official in my mind. But then someone asked me, "Are you guys like really together?" And
you were like, "I don't know."
I did. I had the hesitation
I don't know
of like
anything anymore. What is this?
I did. I was like, to me, we are. I should clarify, make sure that you think the same thing. And I said, "Hey, so are we
what
going?"
A weird.
You don't remember doing this? This was in October of the year that we started dating.
Boy,
I remember that as like a moment.
I have selective memory loss.
DTR.
I don't remember. I've never heard that phrase before in my life.
You know what, though? You're not alone. I've talked to other people, and they're like, yeah, I've never heard of that.
I've never heard of
DTR is define the relationship.
I'm not going to lie. It sounds like a brand of camera or something.
Oh, man. So good. All right. So then the rest of this is text messaging marketing acronyms. Those are not as much fun. And then use of abbreviations, examples.
Good. They give examples. That's always
they do.
fun.
It's like case studies.
Someone has too much time on their hands.
They really do.
Wow.
So ridiculous.
I can't.
The world is so absurd.
It really is.
Do you ever just wonder, like, archaeologists in like 10,000 years are going to look back and be like, what on earth? What is this?
Uncovers time capsule, immediately burns it. We don't need to know about that. That's ridiculous.
Need any more of this. We don't need this. All right. Hey, everybody. Hey, friends.
Okay, try again.
Hey, friends. Thank you so much for listening. We love making this podcast. It's just a fun thing for us to do throughout the week. And we're just so glad that all the people who listen appreciate it. We've gotten so many positive feedbacks and comments. And so if you guys want to support us in any way, head over to Spotify and you can leave us 5 stars. And over on the Apple podcast, you can actually leave a written review. That just helps boost us in the algorithm and helps more people find this content we're creating here. Anyways, are you ready to send us out with the mom joke of the week?
Yes. How do you make an apple turnover?
So, something about rolling over, but I can't think of the joke.
Push it downhill.
I like it a lot. All right, bye, everybody.